Y'all, look at my skin. Do y'all want my skincare routine? I think y'all want my skincare routine. I'm finna show y'all.
Fucking night, I keep the quality in my shorty bag. You know she wants mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she got a toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. Just that roll myself a day and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spend what you wanna be.
Alright, you guys. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dita and Elizabeth. And here we are. I'm going to be giving y'all a post-show update because, you know, show was Saturday. It is now Wednesday. And life is definitely hitting a little bit different. So I wanted to discuss that as well. And right now, I haven't ate my first meal of the day. So I'm going to definitely be showing y'all what I eat post-show. Quite wasn't what I was expecting. But ain't nothing too hard for you, girl, alright? So right now, I'm just drinking my coffee. Y'all know I was so ready to bring this coffee back in because for the last 2 weeks I couldn't have it, and this was the only thing that was really giving me that sweet tooth. But and then right now it's not warming up, so we're gonna warm it up and then we're gonna come back and check. All right, y'all, now that the coffee hot, let's talk. We gotta talk, y'all, because so post show is a little bit different because, as if you don't know, I prep for 11 weeks for my show. I prep for 11 weeks, and when I started my prep, I was doing about an hour cardio a day. My calories was not super low when I first started because I was still like relatively dropping 2 to 3 pounds a week. And then towards like midway, maybe like that 6 week mark, like 5 weeks in, it got taken up to an hour and a half. And I was essentially training 6 days out the week. So most of my day was like literally, let's focus it in a little bit. Most of my day was literally filled with exercise, and like it was a strict regimen. He put me on intermittent fasting, so I was eating between 11 and 7. So now my hunger cues are kind of a little thrown off. So I don't mind still sticking with the intermittent fasting, especially because we are now into a reverse dieting phase. So me, even though I've been on my journey for a long time, I never strategically went into a reverse diet, and that's part of kind of the reason probably why my weight went up and down. Like I would get to where I want to be, you know, grind out to get to where I want to be, and then kind of like eat my way back up. It's just because y'all know I'm not perfect and I like to be transparent about it. That's just like maybe earlier in this year I had got down to about 175, and then my birthday came. I went to Miami. I was just doing all these shenanigans. It was more untracked days than track days, and so of course that's when I got up to about 197, and that's when a little bit closer then I started prep. But even then too, it's also like just bringing me back to the mindset of that, like when you start something, you're creating new habits, these new habits that you have to keep. And no matter how, like I tell everybody all the time, no matter how hard I work out, no matter how long I work out, I can't go back to my old habits. Like I just can't go back to them. So by me coming off post show, my body is in a very, 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 and I say this very, 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 in a vulnerable state because I've been depleted. I remember I was on 0 carbs. I know somebody asked like, why 0 carbs? I mean, I don't really know because I'm not a bodybuilding coach, but I definitely saw the difference in my body. And then I got carbs closer to my show day. On the day of the show, I ate, but I didn't really drink a lot of water. We talking before the show because after the show, I ate good. And like your body, like you're doing tons of cardio, you're working out, you're really not eating a lot. So it's very strenuous, and your body is in a very stressed out, vulnerable place, which in that place is so easy for your body to get back to where it was at that 11 week mark, like when I first started. Like it's so easy for my body to get back where I was because it's trying to get back into a comfortable state. And so I always tell people, like, when you're on a weight loss journey, your body is going to be constantly working against you. Like, it's going to be constantly trying to resist that change. So that's why it's very important to be consistent, and whatever that consistency is, make it sustainable. Of course, prepping for a show is not sustainable at all. Like, if I'm just being honest, it's not sustainable at all. It's a different type of commitment. It's a different type of training intensity. It's a different type of, like, macrocount. It's so different between, like, what I was doing before, like, my just regular lifestyle fitness, you know, food, like being free, eating what I want to from time to time. It's very different versus when you training for a competition. You got to be on the money every time. Well, it's up to you to be on the money, but if you on the money, you on the money. And I was on the money, and y'all saw when I got up there, I did my big one, okay? So, let's talk about what I ate. So, after the show, I really wasn't super duper hungry. Hold on, sip time. Yeah, I see my little D cup, because D done. Ooh, that's too hot. Okay, we got time to talk mode. So, after the show, I ate if you saw my vlog, I ate 3 slices of pizza, and then I had 1 chicken wing. And then I tried the Buckeye brownie, a 4th of that. And then I ended up eating the other half of it that night. And then I had like 2 spoons of cheesecake. And then I ended up going to McDonald's. Like, just cravings all over the place, y'all. Which is normal. I have seen people do like 10,000 calorie challenges after a show. Like the day after the show. And I'm like, baby, I would love to attempt. But I know I cannot eat 10,000 calories. Because even then, my appetite wasn't super duper big. And then Sunday, what's crazy is the next day, Sunday, I literally only ate twice, y'all. I ate twice. I had brunch. I had chicken and waffles, and then me and my boyfriend split an oxtail omelet from Lucille's, y'all. It was so good. I'm mad because I told y'all I was going to start vlogging when we go to restaurants, but we're going to disregard that, and I'm going to make sure I vlog the next time we go try something new. And then that night, I had a burger from Chili's. I had only ate twice. And in that 2 days, and then of course Saturday I had a couple of drinks. The first 2 drinks I let water down, but the second 2 drinks I actually drunk. And remind you, I didn't really drink much water that day. I was depleted. I was dehydrated. Literally, when I woke up Sunday morning, my stomach was hurting so bad, y'all. Like, it was hurting super duper bad. Like, I was running to the restroom. My lips was so cracked up, y'all, like almost bleeding from like not drinking water for so long that day. So I definitely see like how my body was changing to the new regimen. And in that 2 days, Monday, I weighed in at like 175. So I was essentially like 7 pounds up from my last weigh-in, which was Thursday, I believe. So 7 pounds in a couple of days, which makes sense, but it also lets you know that these next couple of weeks of me coming out of prepping for a show is going to be just as crucial as those weeks leading up to the show. So if I want to maintain what I have worked so hard on, I have to stick to the reverse diet. And right now, my calories are still super low, but it's just the process of me working back up to a good place where I can stay. So now, done. This is what we have a come to Jesus moment and be like, okay, done. So what you gonna do? You gonna stick to it, or you gonna veer off? To be announced. So I'm literally like, today, Monday was pretty good. Yesterday was not really good, but today is going to be much better. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm eating today. So of course I logged everything, and I'm going to take these next 3 weeks to try to stick to this reverse diet as best as I can, because I know my body and I know like how easy it is for me to just boom, you know, like my body is so sensitive. I go like this, boom, in a couple of days, like in no time. So I'm going to be showing y'all how I'm maneuvering through this reverse diet. I am going to lunch on Friday though, so you only live once, baby. I'm not saying I'm not going out to eat, because I am. But anyways, so today I'm just going to be showing y'all. But that's really, I know I talked a lot, but that's really what's been going on. So for these next 3 weeks, I think I got like up to like 3 weeks to like kind of just stick to it as close as possible. Like, stick to it as close as possible. And I'm going to be showing y'all how I'm bringing different foods back in. Of course, like for the last 2 weeks, I wasn't doing anything processed. And so now your girl missed her bagels and stuff. So, you know, I miss my waffles. I miss all that. But I'm going to bring it back in. But I'm going to stick to these macros because, baby, let me tell you, it's crucial. My body like, done. All right now. I don't know what you just put me through for these last 11 weeks. But all right now. So, with that being said, I'm drinking my coffee right now. My coffee is the Cappuccino Cafe Oil. The cafe oil, I'll show y'all. I'll put it in here. The cafe oil. And then I have the cold brew by Starbucks. I did add some salted caramel creamer. I had took that out, but I added it back. And y'all know I was so excited to start putting my whipped cream back in. And I didn't log my whipped cream, but I measured it and I made sure that it was 1 serving. Because y'all know whipped cream is 15 calories. You be like, oh, that ain't nothing, but the amount that you want on there will be 45 and quick in no time. So I learned that. Yeah, you know, we learn stuff every day. But y'all know me, I like to be transparent. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I wasn't really hungry after the show. I really didn't eat much. But baby, when I think the best meal I was not the day of, it was brunch. Brunch was everything. I couldn't wait to go to brunch. Like, I couldn't wait to just go out and eat some food that somebody else prepared. I was tired of eating the food that I prepared. Don't get me wrong, I love my food and I love to cook my food, but just being able to sit at a restaurant, let them bring out you hot food and eat it and enjoy it. And just the mental idea of being like, okay, I don't have to track this, that, like, that's the best thing. And as far as exercising, y'all, I started back exercising Monday. I kept saying I was going to take a day off, but I was like, nah. I just like the way my body feels. And I know that before this competition, exercising and me being fit, like fitness, was something that I loved. Of course, like a little bit during prep, it started to feel like an obligation, and I didn't really like that. So now I'm like just maneuvering back into like my normal routine, trying to get some of this booty back, because my booty did go down a little bit and I ain't really like that. I ain't like that, y'all. But yeah, I didn't talk for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna clock back in with y'all when I make my breakfast, because this had went on too long. But I hope y'all just hear me out, because y'all know how I am. I like to be I gotta tell y'all what's up. I gotta tell my peeps. And speaking of, one more thing, I gotta come up with a name for y'all, because I'm always saying hello, beautiful people. And it's time to, I feel like we bonding. We growing a tight relationship. Y'all my internet. I seen somebody come and say my internet cousins, and I love that. So we gotta come up with a name for y'all. So y'all drop some ideas. I'm gonna start thinking, and I'm gonna sing, you know, try to figure out some stuff. But yeah, we about to make breakfast in a little bit, and I'm gonna clock back in with y'all. It's a waffle when it's ready. Period. All right, y'all. Now it's time for breakfast. Breakfast time. She loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, cause we don't know how. Together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes the exception? So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, she keep that bump, that natural beauty, yeah. If you could see it from the front till you see it from the back, till you see it back, yeah, back, till you see it from the back, till you see it from the. If you could see it from the front till you see you in the back, yeah. You like it thick, you like it fat, yeah. All right, y'all. So real quick, I forgot to add this in there. This morning, before I went and did my fasted cardio, I had to like since I've been on prep, I had to cut out a lot of things. So I was really missing my greens, y'all. Y'all know me. I used to drink my greens every single day. And I just realized how it's so easy to get out of a habit. And when you break the habit, it's so hard to just get back in the routine. But today was the day. I woke up, I said, baby, I'm going to drink my greens today. If you're a person like me, I don't really cook a lot of vegetables. Like, I do bell peppers and onions, but like as far as like green vegetables, I don't really cook a lot. And like I said, by me bringing in more processed foods, your girl be bloated. So in order to keep all that under control, make sure I'm still getting my minerals as I supposed to, because as you should, I made sure that this morning I took some of my Teamy Greens, and I highly recommend this product because it just gives you everything you need if you lacking it in your normal nutrition. So y'all already know I like to put 1 scoop of water with some Crystal Light, because this by itself, baby, let me tell you, it's a lot to take down. It's a lot to take down, I'm gonna be honest. I put a little Crystal Light in there just to give it a little bit more flavor. And if you're a person that do like morning smoothies, add it in your morning smoothie. 1 scoop, it will get the job done, and make it a daily thing, y'all. I love doing my greens, and I'm so happy to be bringing them back into my routine. And so I do it in the morning, like on an empty stomach, just to make sure everything is, you know, cool before I get to adding in all the extra stuff. And that's pretty much been my routine. I stopped it for a while, but now we press and play again, and period.
Tryna squeeze into my true religion, that no. Celebrate, don't wanna say you like. I don't buy it with the say you like. He said the body unbelievable. Can't trust a big, but then again, I keep it juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty. She keep that pump. Then that's a beauty. Yeah. If you could see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back.
Bring that ass over, doors, you bring it back. I'm a big dog tryna eat the kitty cat. I'ma slide in the way it fit. I can tell we match. All up on my racks, hella cheese. I don't for racks. Big crib in Hollywood, I don't even that. Come relax, let it attack. Put you on the act. Take a look with the pop, wipe the pain away. You see, and it's tighter than a virgin, like Madonna say. I love when you give it, and I love when you don't. Hit me with the threesome, and sometimes you won't. You told me don't.
So, y'all, look at my skin. Do y'all want my skincare routine? I think y'all want my skincare routine. I'm finna show y'all. Okay, y'all, so I have been seeing the comments about my skincare routine. So if you didn't know, y'all, during the pandemic, my skin was so bad. Like, it was, I had black marks all everywhere. It was so bad. If I find a picture, I'm gonna insert it here so that y'all can see. I really think it was because of the mask, because you know you had to wear the mask while you was working out, and I just couldn't get over the fact that my skin was bad. Because growing up, I never really just had bad skin. Like, yeah, I get a little pimple here when it's that time of the month, but never just black marks, dark marks, and baby, I couldn't deal with it. So I had tried this cream like for my cousin, but that really didn't clear it up. But this routine that I do now has really cleared it up. I don't have the dark spot corrector that I stopped using it once it cleared up. So I'm going to insert that there, because if you have dark marks, I highly suggest buying this product. It's very expensive, but you get what you pay for. And that's just period. Because like the drugstore products, they wasn't doing it for me. Like, it just wasn't doing it. And so when I started doing this consistently, morning and night, well, I ain't gonna say every morning, sometimes every morning, but every night for sure, I started doing this, and I saw like major changes. So the first thing I was doing, like before I started using this, I was using a CeraVe face wash, and then I was using a dark spot correcting serum that I'm going to show y'all here, but the brand is Origins, y'all. I did this every night. I think I went through like 2 bottles, and then after I finished those 2 bottles, skin was clear. I know it's expensive, but don't worry, because I'm going to drop y'all a code below to get $20 off. Don't say I didn't warn y'all that it's expensive, because that bottle right there is $92. But that was the best $92 that I had ever spent to get my skin this, like, y'all, this clear. But everything else you could get from Target or Ulta. maybe Sephora, but I know Target for sure. So after I stopped using CeraVe, if you already have a face wash, you can keep using that face wash, because my friend taught me the best tip when it comes to finding a new skincare routine is bringing one product in at a time. So that way, if something doesn't agree with your skin, you know exactly what it is, versus like change the whole routine at once. Then you don't really know, because then you got to stop everything at once. So yeah, bring in one product in at a time. So if you already using a face wash, you could keep using that face wash. If you have like dark spots, you could just add that product in. And then if you want to transfer over to this routine that I'm about to show you, you just do it over time and add in one thing at a time, just so you can make sure that your skin is responding well to it. Because, you know, everybody's skin is different. So after I stopped using CeraVe, I started using the Origins Checks and Balances. This is a face wash that you get from Target. It's like $26, or you can order it off Origins. I like ordering my stuff off Origins, and like I said, I have the code. I like ordering off Origins because I get points and I can use the points. At Target, I don't get points and I can't use the points because I don't get them. So I do it off Origins, order it, boom, sit it in the mail. If you somebody like me, I love Afterpay. Get it today, pay for it later. Okay, so boom, the first thing I do is wash my face with this. And so then I also have this one. So usually, like if I wear makeup, or if it's like a day where I feel like my skin is getting super duper dry, I use this ginseng. And this one is more so on the level of brightening your skin. So I also have the moisturizer for that, the ginseng moisturizer. And this is like ultra hydrating, and it's like giving your skin that energy that you need to keep it like bright. Like literally, I just recently started using this, and I saw how it started to like brighten up like my under eye, and everything just looks even. So every now and then I use this, maybe every other day, because I know that like I get a lot of my pores clog up a little bit on my nose. So I like to exfoliate with this, because this is like a scrub. This is exfoliating. But this right here is every day. It's a face wash. Like to use it, and yeah, it makes it super duper clean. So now this is the other, after you wash your face, I just started using this toner. This is the Zero R toner, and it just makes sure that it cleans everything. Like, it's very, very lightweight. The bottle is not big, y'all. Like, I just bought this and it's already gone, but like I said, you get what you pay for. And so then this right here, paired with the dark spot correcting serum, was literally the key that I first started using. This right here is the Mega Bright SPF 30. It's the skin tone correcting oil-free moisturizer, and it has SPF in it. Like, I kid you not, I know growing up, I never saw the benefit in making sure that I use sunscreen every day. So I went to Mexico one time, and I was using the face, like some stuff to cleanse my face. Out there in Mexico, in that pool, woke up the next day, everything was white. My skin was so dehydrated. The sun had then burnt it. So, like, if you have not got into using sunscreen, most of y'all probably already know to use sunscreen. Use sunscreen. Find something that's in a moisturizer. And this right here is what I use after I stopped using the serum, because the serum was too expensive. Once it cleared up, I'm like, baby, there ain't no need for me to keep spending $94. But if you want to still keep like something in your skin routine to keep those dark spots from coming in, this right here is it. It's $62, and you can't find this at Target. I can't find it at Target. I only get it off Origins because they ain't got it in the stores. They don't got it in the stores. But this is the Mega Bright SPF 30. It's like the duo, the moisturizer to the serum. So y'all, this is my skin routine altogether. Like, these right here is like $26, and like I said, if you use that referral code, you could save $20. And then right here, you can get off Origins, but other stuff, like sometimes you ride fast and you don't feel like waiting for it to come in, you can also get it from Target. And once again, the major tip is to work one product in at a time. But y'all, that serum, it's $84, but when you add tax, it would be like $94. That did the trick. Like, that literally rejuvenated my skin. Like, my skin was so, I hope I find this picture so I can show y'all. And when y'all see it now, everything, like, I get these little dark marks right here from like just sweating and all that cardio for prep. But other than that, like, I get a bump, and then once I do my routine, I think the toner really, because I wasn't using a toner at first at all, the toner really helps like cleanse stuff that might be clogged up. So yeah, don't say I didn't show y'all my skin routine. And make sure y'all click that referral code at the bottom below so y'all can get y'all, y'all can get put on, because y'all know I be dropping gems. But yeah, that's the skincare routine. Alright, y'all. So next meal, I get some boneless chicken thighs and some egg whites, a little mozzarella cheese, and some sugar-free syrup just to make it juicy. So y'all, I had my sweet tooth had kicked in, and I had the camera on the charger so that I can make sure I get everything. What I did was I took a Fiber One brownie. This was what I did with my sweet tooth. A Fiber One brownie, one of these, y'all. Boom. Then I took 1 square of these Ghirardelli salted caramel, the best, like this the best candy. If I was on craving something, it was this, y'all. Like I was wanting this so bad. And I put one of these on top of this and warmed it up in the microwave for 20 seconds. It was giving salted caramel brownie. And that was about 140 calories. A little high on the carbs, which I already told y'all I don't really have that many carbs because of the reverse diet. So that's why we eating this with straight protein. The sugar-free syrup just add a little bit of carbs in there, but I logged it. So yeah, this is boom. And then I got one more meal, which is just gonna be some chicken thighs and white jasmine rice, because like I said, the little carbs that I did, I used it on my brownie, and it was worth it. You know, it was worth it. That's what we call moderation, because I really wanted to do my big one and eat something else, but I did the right thing. So amen to that. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be clocking in for to show y'all my last meal. I'm real close to the camera. I'll be clocking in soon to show you guys my last meal of the day, which will probably be in a couple of hours, because I am going to eat right before I go to work. That way my stomach can process my food, so when it's time for me to go to bed, I can go to bed without the food on my stomach. So yeah, we're about to eat this, and then the last meal I'm going to eat right before I go to the gym. So yeah, let's eat. Alright, you guys, so for the last meal of the day, very simple, a little bit saddening. It's just going to be like boneless chicken thighs and 60 grams of jasmine rice. So usually I would add a little bit of Chick-fil-A sauce. I probably will still add a little Chick-fil-A sauce, but yeah, very simple, y'all. Like I said, y'all, I'm trusting this reverse dieting process because I know my body, and I know, like, if your girl don't be on a regimen, it'll get real scary for me. So I'm trusting the process, and that concludes what I eat in a day. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Now, next week, my carbs do increase, so y'all know I'm going to have a little variety. And I'm also going to record tomorrow's what I eat in a day, because I have some different stuff that I want to share with you guys. And I'm so excited to ease back into, like, my regular eating schedule, like, spicing up my meals, because y'all know I eat the same thing, but I like to spice it up. Y'all know I like to spice it up. And my hands probably ashy, but y'all already know I like to spice it up. But thanks for tuning in once again. Y'all already know the drill. Come back and mess with your girl. Peace out.